Alrighty, everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to another CYPRX video breakdown. As you all saw in the previous video from yesterday, we were talking about institutional grade DeFi. I was showing you guys proof in the pudding how these large financial institutions not only are talking about this stuff on stage, but they're putting out documents. I showed you all that they are testing DeFi protocols and integrating all of that into the traditional financial system, and that there are naysayers on the internet that think that DeFi is a scam. However, when you do your research, you will come to the conclusion, just like I did, that DeFi is the new wave, that these financial institutions are 110% interested. So in today's video breakdown, I'm going to share some video clips with you all. We're going to go down the rabbit hole. I'm going to prove to you guys that number one, not a lot of people are paying attention to this stuff. And number two, that these financial institutions and large market participants are confirming that not only are they actively involved in DeFi solutions, actively testing them, but are also openly discussing this on stage for you all to listen to, and not a lot of people are paying attention. So if that seems appetizing to you, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the platform, and stick around for the entirety of this video breakdown, because as always, I'm going to be dropping gems for you guys. So with that being said, let's jump into this first video clip. This is tokenization for all. Let me share it in such a way that you guys can actually hear the audio. And we're just going to take a second and listen to what this gentleman says. Now, each of these videos, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips for you guys today. And in each of these particular videos, all the representatives on stage are going to be talking about earning yield on your assets, staking your assets, in some way, shape, or form, participating in the DeFi ecosystem in crypto. Okay. And so that's my main focus, is to get you guys to see that it's not me telling you all this, that you should get educated. It's me showing you all information that these financial institutions will for a fact be interested in earning yield on their digital assets. So why would you not want to do the same? Even if you don't do it now, at a minimum, go get educated on that. How do you do that? You can go join a like-minded community like the one that we built out for you all, the platform, the Educational Wealth 28 Club, which literally has over 100 video breakdowns, and we're constantly uploading weekly information that will keep you informed and in the loop with what is happening. Okay. So check this out. Let's go in. Let's listen to what this gentleman and this representative has to say. Take a second and let's listen.
But by only actually a piece of that very formula.
If compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, I think the idea, the biggest opportunity for balance sheets is to be continuously and earning yield at all times, kind of regardless of what stage the company is in.
Right.
So like the second that a accounts receivable receives some sort of payment for a service, for that to immediately be able to be earning yield and have that be compounding continuously, I think is by far one of the biggest opportunities for balance sheets and companies.
That enabled.
Literally, he just said, earning yield on your digital assets as soon as they come into the balance sheet is one of the biggest opportunities that these financial institutions are about to have access to. I mean, I shouldn't even have to play any more video clips after that one. That one right there was clear as day. But if that wasn't clear enough for you guys, let me share some more juice with you guys. By the way, shout out to this individual right here. This is the type of initiative I like to see. I just posted a video breakdown of an EY representative giving his perspective on the future of the digital asset landscape, and how he mentioned after the regulatory green light comes in. By the way, this is Paul Brody. If you guys want to watch this video clip, it's on my X profile. It's him mentioning how much money is about to flood into crypto. And what he particularly says in this video is that he thinks what's going to bring this money into crypto is going to be, or one of the things, he doesn't say all of it, but one of the things that's going to bring trillions of dollars into crypto is DeFi, right? And Ira, shout out, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, commented under this video, just got your course. Anyone considering it, do it, all caps. I cannot stress enough that right now, even if you don't go and deploy into DeFi, go get educated. There's nothing stopping you from going and get educated. And if you're not going to join the course, that's fine. So be it. Subscribe to the YouTube, smash that thumbs up button, and just go do your own personal research. Go read some documents on it. Go watch some video breakdowns and at least get informed, because education right now is empowerment, right? Education right now is powerful. We live in an age of information. If you are remaining ignorant because you're skeptical, because you're fearful, that is a personal choice. And in the age of information and the super cycle that we are set to experience over the next consecutive couple of years, if you're going to put yourself through that for no reason when you have the internet at your fingertips to enlighten yourself, then nobody can save you at the end of the day, right? You can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink it. Moving on. Okay, so we're going to get into this taking tokenization mainstream, Wyoming Blockchain Symposium. This particular video uploaded 3 days ago and only has 208 views. Yet again, showing you guys that nobody is paying attention to this information. Only here at CYPRX are we showing you guys the realest info. So again, take a second and listen to what the Algorand, I believe this is the CEO of Algorand, has to say about earning yield.
Swaps, and so you can trade atomically.
Well, let me slow that down. Sorry, I watch these videos on like 1.5, 1.75 speed.
Again, this is instantaneous, zero counterparty risk kind of settlement. And I think that's where we can get, and again, we don't have this assets minted directly on chain yet, but I think we can get there in the next 5 years. Now, if you allow me to be a little bit more like woo-woo forward thinking, out more than 5 years, there is not a difference between cash and assets. I mean, cash is an asset. So why couldn't we take the tiniest little sliver of that Aberdeen money market fund and use the little ownership that I have of it and buy a cup of coffee with it, right? Why can't my cash always be earning income? Always, always, always. And the miracle of the blockchain, this can happen. Your tiniest sliver of an asset can always be working for you, and you can buy a cup of coffee though when you want to.
The tiniest little sliver of your assets can always be working for you. What did I say in the previous video breakdown covering Mr. Aqua's video, whom told you the same exact thing? That your assets, whether it's XRP, Algo, HBAR, Casper, Quant, doesn't matter, could be working for you if you knew how to deploy them properly, maturely, and assess your risk properly in the DeFi ecosystem. It's all possible through blockchain, through the utilization of DeFi, but it all starts with education. Now, this is not coming from me. This is coming from the CEO of Algo. So you can imagine all those Twitter warriors on the internet that hold XRP, that hold Algo, but are literally not listening to the head of DeFi at Ripple, whom again, we showed video clips of in the last video, or the CEO of Algorand sitting on stage telling you all that this is possible, right? 208 views 3 days ago. Smash that thumbs up button. And again, if you're not already subscribed to the platform, always dropping the realest gems for you guys. Let's jump into yet another video. So that's now 2 videos of individual representatives on stage from recently telling you guys yield, 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 earning on your digital assets, earning passive income. I mean, it's so crazy the opportunity that we have right now, and people are literally knocking this like it's non-existent. No, it's existent and it's happening right now. And if you're going to push that away, there's going to be other people that come up and gobble up that opportunity that supersede you at an unprecedented rate. Check this out. This is revolutionizing markets through asset tokenization, 795 views 4 months ago. Again, capitalizing on the views. Literally all these video breakdowns so far have less than 1,500 views. Think about that. 560 million active crypto users. I've shown you guys documents in the past. Actively, there are only about 5 to 10 million active DeFi users. So you can assume all the Twitter warriors and keyboard warriors on the internet telling you guys DeFi is a scam fall out of the category of individuals that are taking advantage of DeFi now, okay? Because they're uneducated about it. They don't know that this stuff exists. Don't be that type of person. Educate yourself. I can't stress that enough, that is where it all starts, with proper education. Let's listen to this video breakdown.
When we get some USDC, turn them into dollars, and then we buy an asset. And in doing so, the balance of the stablecoin goes down by 1. And not everyone seems to understand that. But in reality, if you look at the long run, the economics of stablecoin should be that you don't need $1 more of float of a stablecoin, not $1 more than what you need to make payments. And that's why 24/7 markets and 24/7 hour yield is interesting, because normally, once you've made your payments, whoever receives your money, your stablecoin, they should immediately put it in something that generates yield. Yeah. And the float.
They should immediately put it in something that generates yield. Again, this is now video 3, capitalizing on the ideology of your assets working for you. You can do this through stablecoins. You can do this through digital assets, through DeFi, a mature DeFi approach, not chasing high APRs and just understanding compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, right? Just like that gentleman said at the very beginning. Let's play another video clip. We got 2 more for you all to present today. This one is very interesting because this one confirms that a large financial institution, I believe $1.6 trillion of assets under management, give or take some numbers to the up or downside. I don't know. I think that's the last recorded number, at least what they talked about in this video breakdown. But this is Jenny Johnson, CEO of Franklin Templeton, 241 views 5 days ago. Yet again, nobody paying attention to this info. And listen to what she says about staking, which again, by the way, is something that you can do through DeFi.
Most activities within the firm, you try to build when it's possible and makes sense. You try to build yourself. And Franklin Templeton, I think people don't, or at least I didn't have a full understanding of this before we prepared for this conversation around everything you guys are building. You know, you're building wallet infrastructure, you're building transfer agency infrastructure, and you're running node operations, and you're participating in staking. Could you just talk about you're running node operations and you're participating in staking. Could you just talk about the full breadth of what you guys are building there at Franklin Templeton across your digital asset activities?
Sure. And actually, I'd correct you. My view is you should outsource it if it's essentially a commodity. The reason we ran our own transfer agency system historically.
I'll pause it there. But you heard him say, right, that you are utilizing staking. Okay. She goes on to talk about the different solutions and whatnot that they're utilizing in the digital asset ecosystem. I don't want to bore you guys to death. I just want you guys to hear the vocabulary: staking, yield earning, yield generation, right? Getting your assets to work for you. This is now video number 4. Let's play one last video clip and then I'll leave you guys with that today. Man, always dropping the realest gems for you guys. Check this out. So we have another video clip, same YouTube platform, Salt, 96 views on this one 4 days ago. Inside the digital asset industry, the fight for equal access. Listen to what this individual representative, and this is probably the biggest video that I'm going to play for you guys, because think about what just took place this year. The approval of all these ETFs, particularly Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, in my personal opinion, we're going to see so many more as time unfolds and as this digital asset ecosystem matures. And what they particularly mentioned in this clip is that these ETFs could be, or could offer staking solutions. We know staking solutions, again, earn yield on digital assets. Listen to this, because this is where the financial institutions are really going to see this materialize, because of the ETFs and because of the easy access and the maturation of ETFs and that whole entire ecosystem, and how easy it is for institutions to come in and adopt those and then to be earning yield on them. This is just so mind-blowing. And this just goes hand in hand with everything that I've shown you in the previous video breakdown, the one from yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, where we were talking about XLR, JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, I showed you some documents from Standard Chartered, from the IMF, from Northern Trust, all confirming that this is happening. Listen to what she says here. This is mind-blowing. Listen to what they say here. This is mind-blowing. Check this out.
The ETFs have had in the crypto banking world and potentially some of the opportunities there?
Yeah, I think the crypto ETFs were, so far we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum out as publicly available ETFs. Really kind of a watershed moment for the industry, in that these approvals came through in a way, like you mentioned, that was, had to do with our separation of powers, really. The lawsuits that were filed by industry participants kind of forced the hand of the SEC, and now the products are out. And as there's no surprise to anyone in the industry, they had incredible amount of pent up demand. I think some people have said that the Bitcoin ETFs, the ETH ETFs, actually created the demand. My point of view is that the demand was always there. There were a huge number of institutional investors who wanted a product to be available within something like the ETF wrapper, easier to understand settlement, easier to understand how to pay for it and get into that position. And that was just going to be the right mechanism for a whole class of investors to be able to participate. And so now with that seal broken, we can chart the path forward, where you start to say, okay, are we going to continue to have a series of single asset ETFs? Is every token going to get an ETF, or over time, are we going to start to see diversification strategies? I mean, in large part, the point of the ETF vehicle is to combine a set of investment strategies and make that available. And so I'm really excited for what the future holds around starting to see income generating ETFs like that might not be able to come from.
Yo, come on now. What did he just say? Income generating ETFs. What does that fall in line with? DeFi, yield earning, getting your assets to work for you. Oh man, come on.
The staking assets, being allowed to stake within those, might be able to look at future holds around, starting to see income generating ETFs like that might be able to come from the staking assets, being allowed to stake within those products, and then moving forward, capturing more and more of the opportunity that's available within digital assets. The set of things that investors do within our platform, because they have direct access to assets, is an incredible diversity of things that they want to be able to do. And I'm imagining that over time, many of those activities that are already happening within the institutional space will get captured with the ETF wrapper and to be available more broadly within the investing ecosystem.
So this video down at the bottom says Caitlin Long and Nathan McCauley lead two of the most significant digital asset banking institutions in the country. That's here in the United States. Okay. Again, the reason why I'm attempting to show you all this information is because you have naysayers on the internet that don't know what the heck they're talking about when they say that DeFi is a scam. You shouldn't get involved in DeFi. No, you should get educated about DeFi because these financial institutions are 110% coming. They want to earn yield on their digital assets. They want to stake. They want to lend. They want to borrow. They want to earn yield on their stable coins. As you heard these individuals mention on stage, when these financial institutions get stable coins on their balance sheet, they want to be able to deploy them and immediately start earning yield. You heard the CEO of Algorand literally say that right now, through the utilization of blockchain and DeFi, you could go do that. Okay. And we're talking and teaching people about that in the Wealth 28 Club, how that is all possible. You don't have to go and risk your portfolio and go and deploy into the DeFi ecosystem now, but you could at least go and get educated, which is why I'm here in an attempt to show you guys that these videos have no views. Nobody's paying attention to this stuff. Take it upon yourself. Get active, get involved. Don't be sidelined because of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Don't be sidelined because of lack of regulation. Education, at the end of the day, is not risking and exposing your capital. Education is laying the foundation for you to properly understand risk, to mitigate that risk, and to take a mature approach in DeFi. So many blessings to you guys. As always, dropping the realest gems. Even if you don't come tap in with us in the CYPRX Wealth 28 Club, at least do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. Always dropping you guys the realest gems. Really do appreciate the love and the support. And with that being said, be cognizant, be aware out there, and I will see you all in the next video breakdown.